Hello, hello, and welcome in. Um, I am so excited to be starting this playthrough today. I had streamed, so last thing that I streamed was Shadow of the Erd Tree, and then I ended up moving apartments and was traveling for a bit, so I haven't been able to stream since then. I really enjoyed streaming that, but one of the things that I struggled with was I just wanted to play that a lot, and I didn't always want to be sitting at my computer and the whole streaming setup. So I've been thinking, like, I don't know if first playthroughs are the way that I want to move forward with trying to stream. But one of the things that I've been thinking about is, what do I want to make of this stream? And one of the things that I've been wanting to challenge myself with for a little while now is doing some challenge runs. I've never done a true challenge run of any content before, so I really like Soulsborne, Souls-like games. I've played all of them, and I was thinking, what do I want my first challenge run to be? And I was debating, do I do a Dark Souls, no leveling run? But the game that I really wanted to get back and play again is Lies of P, which not a FromSoft game, but it truly is one of my all-time favorite games. It has such a special place in my heart. I love the game. And while I was traveling, I happened to go to Disneyland with my family and my partner. And when we went on the Pinocchio ride, and I was like, you know what? I really want to play this game again. But I'm going to do it with I'm going to do my first ever no leveling run. So what does that mean? Since this is my very first ever challenge run of any kind, it's not going to be that crazy. The rules for this are simple. I cannot level my character up. I cannot level my character's stats up. So I will be leveling weapons. I will be leveling my P organ. I think that's the only other ways to level in the game. The reason why I decided on this one, other than just loving this game, wanting to play it again, is it is one of the most kind of straightforward games that I could think of, right? I thought about doing Elden Ring. A lot of people are doing Elden Ring content right now. I don't think I can compete with it, and you know, people are doing much more challenging runs than this one. Also, Elden Ring feels very daunting to me to do a level 1 run because there's so much preparation that needs to go into it, right? Like you need to figure out the routing, where you're gonna go, you know, what upgrades are you gonna use. Lies of P kind of simplifies that because there is a pretty linear path. There is a direct line for how you progress through the game, and kind of all of the upgrade materials that you need are on that line. You don't need to be jumping around, right? Like I was thinking Dark Souls 1, Dark Souls 2, kind of maybe go for an earlier game, but those are non-linear also, and there's probably a lot of jumping around. The other thing that Lies of P has that the other games don't, which I think will make for an easier first challenge run, which I want an easier challenge run because it's going to be challenging for me regardless. Lies of P doesn't have any base requirements for weapons, right? So any weapon that I find I can use, which means I can use my tried and true pipe wrench, which I love. I absolutely love my pipe wrench. So I'll be able to use that. And the other rule is I'm not going to be using specters, right? So no leveling of my stats. I will be staying at, I think it's level 10 is the base level. Now I did do 2 partial starts of this game, kind of practicing what would I want basically what starting class do I want, right? In a normal Lies of P, I don't think it matters, especially now that they give everybody the Dragon Halberd, which I will be using. I will be using the Dragon Halberd to start out with. I know that's going to eventually get replaced as soon as I get something else that's a little bit better. Normally, your starting class doesn't matter, right? Because you can use any weapon and you can modify any weapon to scale off of whatever you have chosen to focus on. However, with a no leveling run, right, these are the levels that I'm going to be stuck with. So I did a playthrough of, I think it's the Bastard, it's the strength one, because it had the highest starting health and the highest starting capacity. And so I did kind of a practice run of that. I got to Fuoco, and I was really struggling with Fuoco, mainly because I was running out of stamina way too fast. So I did a little bit of research on Reddit, saw people who have done, a similar challenge run to this, and they suggested, just balanced is the way to go. So I did another attempt going through balanced, and I made it through Fuoco, and that's where I purposefully stopped. Have not played the game since then. The Scrapped Watchman attempt from the Bastard playthrough, so my very first attempt, is on my YouTube, and the Fuoco from when I beat him in the practice for this is on there. So after Fuoco, I have no clue what I'm getting myself into. I'm hoping today I can get all the way to the Archbishop. The first time I was practicing, it took me around 3 hours to get to and clear Scrapped Watchman. Maybe a little bit past there, right around 3 hours to get the clear. And then when I redid it in the next one, after having practiced it, I got there and through there in an hour, and then in 3 hours I had finished Fuoco. So I'm hoping that I can kind of get through all of that in about an hour today, and then kind of get into the new stuff. But we will go ahead, and we're just going to get right into the streaming. And here we go. So I do have, these are my other playthroughs. So it took me 5 hours and 45 minutes to give up on Foco on that playthrough. So we're gonna delete that. And then 3 hours and 26 minutes is when I beat Foco. And then these are my other two playthroughs, 3 playthroughs. Got very high level in those 3 playthroughs. I don't like wasting souls or runes or ergo, whatever you want to call it, echoes. And then I did do one more playthrough. This was the first time that I tried the game with no summons. So I used summons in my first 3 playthroughs. Then I did a summonless playthrough, no specters. So we're just gonna go ahead and start a new game. And hopefully the audio balance is doing okay. And I need to remember. I thought about doing like a little timer in the corner, but it's going to take me a while. I'm also not going to be keeping track of my deaths and this. This is the start of my challenge runs. Because I feel like I can limit my challenge runs to just this. So when I finish this, the challenge run, the next thing that I do, we'll kind of wait and see. I do have a desire to eventually do like a no death run of this game, and I feel that, doing a no leveling run is a good way of practicing for that. Because it really does, to force you to learn the boss fights, right? Because I forgot. We're going to get a little bit of drip going here. No. Yeah. Okay. And here we go. So potentially doing, a no death run of this. And I am going to go through and kill the enemies in the tutorial because I've been playing, I started kind of for fun after, I didn't want to start streaming this until this weekend, until today, but I didn't want to keep going forward in it. And so I've been just kind of testing out a Bloodborne level 4 run through. So that could be the next one that I do if I decide. Similar to this, how I set I had to get through Foco because getting through Foco specifically gets me to the flame arm, and more specifically, it unlocks the special grinders, which I think will be very helpful. So I wanted to make sure that I could at least get through that before I was going to commit to the struggle and the frustration of what I'm sure this is going to be for me. I want to go through this tutorial because I need to kind of get back in the habit of perfect guarding and not shotgun parrying. So in my Bloodborne level 4 playthrough that I've kind of just been doing for fun, I got to Vicar Amelia, and I've almost gotten her down a few times. I've only played it, a couple hours. Getting past Vicar Amelia into the Forbidden Woods is my requirement. Before I would even consider, taking that challenge further. I've almost gotten her down a few times. I think I will be able to. So we'll see. If I feel like I need a break from Lies of P when I finish this, I'll do that. So then I will probably do some first playthroughs of games as well. Specifically, Enotria is coming out in September, and I plan on playing that. So I'll probably stream some of that. I don't know if, it might just be a one-day, kind of one-off stream. I definitely think I'm not going to do what I tried to do with Shadow of the Erdtree, which was stream everything. Right, knowing that I'm probably going to want to sit, on my couch and lounge around. I play on a PlayStation, a console for a reason. I have a nice big screen TV. I like watching these games, on the big screen. Crap. I forgot. I wanted to get that open in case I die here. I don't think I will. In case I forgot how to perfect time this. Okay. This, having this Dragon Halberd does make the start of the game so much easier. Although, if you watch my YouTube video, I only use this to get through Scrapped Watchmen, and then I swapped over to... What's the electric one? Because status effects are just so helpful in this game.
We all gather at the start.
Okay. And so the other thing that I don't know is I'm probably going to still do a lot of exploration of areas because it's been a minute since I played this game. I don't remember where upgrade materials are. So the other thing, I've seen people do, like no leveling, no consumables, no leveling of weapons. But again, for my first playthrough, we're not trying to go all in. I will be using throwables. So I think as long as I can get, past the Archbishop, which I think I will, because I do think that's one of the fights that I had to learn very well my first playthrough. It's been a minute since I've been there, but I also know he's very weak to fire, so I want to get as many level up things as I can because I plan on playing into status effects. Okay. So I just backtracked. Um, so I think as long as I get to the Malum District, I think I'll ultimately be fine because that unlocks, right, like all of the throwables, and we know how strong throwables are in this game. So as long as I can get there, I think I'll be able to, you know, beat the game at this level. So the other requirement for myself is it's all bosses. Obviously, like you can't. There's only one skippable boss. It's the main boss, but I am going to. It is also all mini bosses that I will be doing. So the clown puppet. I will be killing him. We won't be, you know, running past. And then, you know, nameless puppet at the end. So I have to remember how to heal. Because I definitely hit my Bloodborne heal button there. Back away. Heal up. Where was there? There's a place I saw a lootable thing. Here we go. I don't remember what anything is. Ooh. That might be helpful. I remember when I was doing my testing, I was needing to sharpen my weapon partway through the Scrap Watchman fight. So that urgent repair tool might be helpful. It'll probably definitely be helpful later on. And I played the demo of this, so I always open that, even though there's like absolutely no reason to, since they added this Stargazer. Let's grab that.
Hello there. I didn't think you didn't hear. You ought to buy out here.
Yeah,
alone?
I want to buy stuff. Okay. We're going to buy those from him. We're not going to use them, though. Okay. And I think I even remember when I practiced, I was like, there's no reason to go back behind there. Don't forget not to do that. And then I that anyways. So both practice attempts, I think I did die to this boss once. My goal is first try. Stamina back. Let's go. We'll heal up just to be safe. First try. So one of the things that I think will be nice, you know, that I already have done. Like I said, I don't like losing Ergo or, you know, Souls, whatever, you know, whatever game the currency is for level ups and buying stuff. I will be spending a lot of it on throwables, on consumables, so like help with status effects.
Hotel security. Exclusive.
But I've noticed, you know, even in the little bit that I've been playing,
To get inside.
the little bit of practice that I did for this,
Special.
I don't.
After all.
I'm trying to think. I don't think I died outside of like gravity deaths. In this game and any of the practices outside of bosses. But I do feel like I'm not attached to it. Okay, that's what we needed. Because we are going to be upgrading. We are going to be upgrading our electric coil. The tinnitus. It's all I can think of because I've been playing Bloodborne. But one thing that, you know, I have noticed in that Bloodborne playthrough is I'm like sad because I can't use weapons, right? They have stat requirements. And I know like if I eventually decide to do something like this for the Souls games, you know, I know there's ways of, you know, buffing stats with rings and stuff like that. But I don't remember if there is in Bloodborne. I know there's not in... Well, I don't remember if there's in this game with amulets or not. But I don't know if I would for amulets.
It was lively useful. Look at Gemini. That's proof. I know and wait. Krat is be careful.
Okay, we want to equip our pocket watch. And we're just gonna wait to talk to anyone.
You wanted to see Master Geppetto, right? Come this way.
Okay, I forgot. It forces me to talk to Eugenie to get the puppet string. Cool. We'll go through once we get past Scrapped Watchman and talk to everyone. I can't upgrade this weapon that I'm using until later. I think after Foco. is when you start getting the like special upgrade for the unique weapons. And at that point, I doubt I'll be using this anymore. So we are going to just focus on upgrading the electric one to start out with. And then we are going to upgrade our salamander dagger handle, or not handle, blade, for that fire damage, to use that on
Black Rabbit Brotherhood.
Archbishop.
I hate these guys. But don't be alarmed. My name is Gemini. We'll talk later, when we're safe.
Okay, we'll rest just to get our heal back. Now, I will say the thing that I actually struggled with the most, because I'm horrible at NPC fights. So that's, I guess I will say, I'm not including all NPC fights as part of the challenge. Obviously, Donkey, you have to fight as part of the story, right? He's a mandatory NPC. I'm not including the other NPCs for now. That might change. Ones that you can run past, I may run past. I haven't actually made a decision on them. The ones that I probably won't be fighting are Black Cat and Red Fox. I will buy my way out of those because I've done all the fights, and that's actually my preferred way of doing them.
Elysian Boulevard was a regular rich people.
You also don't get
wanted fancy boutiques and shops. No place better.
much for
But that was long ago. Before the public frenzy.
killing them. So I don't know if it's gonna be worth it. The NPC fights are just always some of my least favorite. Least favorite fights in games. I don't PvP for a reason. One thing that I don't like about the halberd is its moveset. I wish you could had more control over when you did the overhead slam versus when you do kind of the slashy motions. And like you could do a little bit, right? Like if I do that, it's gonna be an overhead slam. But if I do that and then that, it's a slash. Right, I can't do two overhead slams together. Okay. The other thing that I have to, so one of my favorite innovations of this game is one, the weapon crafting. I think weapon crafting is super cool. But two, I love that you can recharge your heal. And I think that being able to recharge, you know, your healing is just so useful. Because in other games, right, like you would be tempted to, at this point, you know, you're here. You did create that one shortcut. It's not great, but like you might be tempted to go back and you know, rest because you don't want to be this, you know, far away without a heal. I think that this encourages you to keep playing and to keep playing semi-aggressively. Okay, I think we go down here, we create another shortcut. So I just think that that's such a brilliant innovation that they made. And it reminds me a little bit, you know, of Bloodborne in that, like, you can always get more blood vials. But whereas, like, Bloodborne, I think you're encouraged to maybe never keep 20 blood vials on hand in case you get another one, right? But they go to your storage. Here, I think one of my biggest pet peeves when I watch people playing this game is, like, people don't heal early enough. And I think if you're struggling with this game, it helps when you get down to your last heal to heal earlier than you think you would have to. Like, it's not about, you know, I feel like so many other games are, if you can survive a one-shot, you know, being one-shot, maybe you don't heal in order to you know, conserve your heals for when, like, you really need it to make sure okay. I realize the other thing that I want to do, I haven't gotten anything to, okay. Where are my throwables? Well, that was a waste of one. So yeah, if you're struggling, like, heal like slightly earlier than you think you might need to. We're just getting rid of the ranged dudes. The ranged dudes do cause a problem. So once you know that they're there, being able to snipe them, very helpful. we're gonna come up here. I think there's some more loot up here that I can get. Everyone's dead. I'm real close to a checkpoint. And I fall to my death. Cool. Well, I'm almost to Donkey. And first death at that point, not too bad. And I have this shortcut. So I am going around like killing everything first time. But we are just running past any time after that. Basically, I'm killing to make sure that I get necessary loot. I'm hoping I don't have a better shortcut. Okay, maybe running past all these enemies was not the play.
Why, hello. I know what you...
Don't worry.
For your...
I completely forgot that I wanted to buy that weapon. We're gonna go back and kill that guy. I needed to get heals back.
for your...
Let me just see. 1200. Do I have enough stuff to sell to get 1200? Beautiful. Nice, and that gets me this. Well, I don't know if that was worth it. Okay. We are going to here, and we're going back to Hotel Crot. Because I want to do my first upgrade on the electric thing, because we're going to use that on this police dude. Who is an enemy that I always forget about.
You must be so.
Oh, I know my way. If any of you, I know my way.
Yeah. Which means I get to put all this back on.
Welcome. My name, please, at hotel. Welcome.
I can't use those anyways. We're gonna buy those when we get back. We'll use the Ergo from Scrapped Watchman to buy those, which will give us, I believe we'll have 3 quartz by then. If we haven't found a... But you might get a quartz from killing him, so that might give us 4 quartz. Which will give us another heal. I also forgot about this whole stretch. I really thought... I always think that you go from there to where... Donkey is. But... I forget that there's a whole, like, shortcut. Oh, sweet. I'll get another hidden moonstone here. So the one thing that I actually might look up is, well, I don't know, because I beat Scrapped Watchman
I can sense something strange.
with the Dragon Halberd.
Is that a butterfly? Why is the Ergo reacting like that? If you want to check it out, I can take point.
I don't think I want to do that. I think that's a shortcut that I create after this. So I won't be doing all side quests as part of it, but I need to do enough to... One, we want this song,
She said
because
the
this
baby
is
was at
like
City Hall. Should we check it out? I hope everybody's safe.
the best part. And now we're going to see just how powerful throwables really are. Boom. Boom. Dead. Yeah, if you're struggling in this game, invest in consumables. They make life way easier. We're gonna go ahead and open this. I do want to go down there and explore. We're gonna open up this shortcut. But I'm hoping, so it's, I know you need 7 hidden moonstones. I just want to make sure that I get my 7 moonstones before Foco. Which means we got to do our exploring because we can't buy them yet. Right as soon as we get to I think it's after Foco, partway through the cathedral, you get the box. Which allows you to buy unlimited hidden moonstones. Which that'll be great because then that like puts almost all weapons online. Because a +9, or yeah, I think regular weapons go to +9, special weapons go to +5. We're gonna heal. We're gonna be popping back and spending our ergo before before we challenge Donkey anyways. We're just gonna come get all our loot. Which is the one that you talked to the kid at? Oh, it's over here.
Who is Murphy? I wish.
And we're gonna heal. Because we don't want anything dumb to happen. Okay. I wish there was a way of like disabling those without that. Just so you don't have to wait. Okay. And we're going to the hotel anyways. That's why we quick slotted that.
I know my way around.
Okay, and so now we just need to find 2 more hidden moonstones. But for... dude. We're doing that. And back to the house. Ow. I just hit my foot on the bottom of my desk. I just realized I was real close to the camera. So let's...
For your information.
Cool. So I guess you have to have like ridden it for it to auto be up here. Okay, let's go do one of my least favorite fights. There's a reason why we spent all of our ergo before even attempting this.
Come out, Geppetto! You got a lot to answer for! You know what's your... Wait, you're the... You can't sneak past me! Die! Then string you up on the bridge.
No.
I'll kill you both, then string you up on the bridge. Are you a dream or a nightmare? Stop showing up already.
First try. I know. I don't know why. For some reason, I watch videos of people doing the little loop of walking around and backstabbing, and I can never get the backstab. Excuse me. So, what we're gonna do here is do a little loop, killing all the enemies. Then we're gonna go spend ergo. We're gonna collect all the stuff. I believe this will give me two more moonstones. So then I can, upgrade. We're gonna open up this shortcut. I do appreciate this little area. I like at this point, I feel like you're kind of just ready for a boss. And so I appreciate that, like, it's a little tiny area for you to explore. But it's nothing, like, crazy. And then you get this, like, tiny little... shortcut, which is what it is. We might, well, I think, you know, if we don't have anything else to spend our ergo on, because I don't really want to lose it, we'll go buy a quartz, even though I can't use it yet. I think this isn't worth it. I think that's a newspaper. Yeah. We want to get this little puppet. I remember my first time playing this game, that guy took me so many tries before I could
What do we do? Just
kill him. So it's nice, like,
baby puppet?
seeing the growth. Okay. So now we're going to get our chest. We're just gonna... I'm gonna just swap out my arm, because I obviously don't need the puppet string. It's unupgraded at this point. So we're just gonna go back to the hotel. Swap my arm. Make sure that we're still lightweight. And then Scrapped Watchman time. Who, hopefully, so I'm kind of like right on track with where I was last time I beat him. The last time when I did my attempt with this build, this exact same setup.
Welcome to
2800. Beautiful. Okay. I just hate wasting stuff. So now we'll come here. We will switch our Legion arm. The puppet string is very heavy. And we want to be able to run that. I'd like to be able to run that, yeah. So the puppet string's heavy, and this halberd is very heavy. So, you can't really have both. You know, in a normal playthrough where you're leveling, it's definitely, like, probably the most important stat is leveling your endurance, whatever it's called. In this game, I don't remember. But basically, your capacity, right? To increase your stamina as well as, you know, how much weight you can carry. I would say one of my least favorite things about this boss is this run back, because it's not hard. It's like a very easy run back to avoid taking damage. They will stop following you as soon as you get up onto there. So it's not like, you know, the old, you know, DS1, DS2, DS3 run back days. Did DS3 have like run backs? And most of the run backs in this game aren't Okay, so now I need to remember. I am not remembering my timings. Well, this is not off to a great start. Maybe spending all that time playing Bloodborne this week has not been beneficial. Getting some hits. And then do his thing. And that's the move. Okay. Not bad. My timings are like way off. Like, if you look at the YouTube video of me practicing it with way less stamina, right, so it was a different build. I had less stamina, more health. I didn't save video the second time that I did it without leveling. My timings were like on point. And then I think I've been doing my level 4 Bloodborne practice, and I think that has thrown me off a little bit with my timing. But it's fine. Okay, make sure we get our crit. Okay, we're gonna heal. I forgot that I needed to... Let's go! Let's go! Second try. Second try. Whew. Okay, so I'm like right on time. Got it a little bit faster than in my practice runs. And so now... I'm not going to be doing, as of right now, I just kind of want to progress. I'm not going to go back and do any story stuff until, like, probably when I decide to call it for the day, I'll go grab that record. We're going to come here. We're going to buy our quartz. And we're going to come up here and we're going to upgrade our P organ. Because I want to say this first one, so this will give me 2 upgrades.
Always speaking, my friend.
And that upgrade will be like an extra heal.
Remember, be careful, beware.
Yeah, increase pulse cells. We're going to do... And you know, I've always done the link dodge, and I actually don't know if I like the link dodge. We can always come back and do that later. I think I want that. But I think I want to increase my Fable slots. I don't really use my Fable as much as I probably should. Or increase staggerable window. The problem with the linking to the other dodge is like you don't get as much movement. And so I don't know if I actually like use it correctly. Let's add more Fable. We're gonna increase our staggered duration there. And we're gonna lower our damage while dodging. I think that's pretty good. Okay. And so like some things we won't be able to take advantage of at all. So like adding amulet slots probably not going to be helpful in a, you know, no leveling run. I need to come talk to Eugenie again. She's going to give me
I picked up. Why don't we make Mr. Vin the puppets?
this. We are going to slot that. And because we're about to fight a bunch of puppets, we're going back to this. Okay, we still only have 2 hidden moonstones. So no reason to I can increase my defense a little bit. So the goal for today's stream is to just get through Foco. So I'm doing pretty good on time on where I would like to be. We're gonna grab that. in case I need to come back for in case I need more humanity, I guess, not in case I need to come back. We're not going for the good ending. We need enough that we can resist
Here it is. The Nini Works. Everything you see here
to fight
belongs
Nameless
to the
Puppet.
Nini, the classiest playboy and most brilliant.
And then we
Crot.
also need
Just ask him. Not just puppets. Almost every machine Crot is supplied
so we're gonna be, you know, grabbing
Gotta be curious about the guy.
stuff
What kind
like
of person is he?
that for like little quick
I
quests.
wish we could find him. That is, if he's still kicking.
This one enemy is kind of annoying, so we're just gonna get some throwables ready. And that was me attempting to jump. So that's great. I'm gonna come up here. Okay. This is the guy that makes him annoying. Because he's just like throwing stuff at you the whole time. And I don't know if any of these people are worth it to kill. But I just want to make sure if there's like moonstones around here that I can get them. We need to get this weapon to a +3 before Frogo. I also should have ideally rewatched my video because I'm now not remembering. I had a bunch of different like attempts of Frogo where I was trying like different combinations, and I'm not remembering if this was the handle that I used. I wish that I had a longer handle, but I think this is the longest handle. So we need to come here, do this riddle, because one, humanity, but two, it gives us each riddle gives you a quartz. So it's been a while since I've played, and I know they've made like a lot of updates and specifically I know they updated the like how you get quartz, and they made those 2 available early from Pilotinella. Is that his name? The vendor dude. What I don't remember is if they just added 2 extra quartz into the game, or if they added, or if they just like moved them from somewhere else. Because if they added 2 extra, that would be really nice. Because there's basically just enough quartz to get all of the levels unlocked, but you couldn't get all of the items unlocked. So if they added extra, like, it would allow you to not have to necessarily get every single quartz available. Okay, I'm just making sure. You know, I completely forget that that's a way. Because it's not like the way. So I always forget that you can like go that way. Okay. So what we're gonna do first is come up here. A little side detour. Just grab. We want this weapon. We won't be using it here, but we'll be using it on the next area. We'll be putting it on a different handle, for sure. We'll probably actually put it on this handle, maybe. And because there's no reason not to, we're just gonna get our heal back. Okay. Now I just need 2 more moonstones before we get to the boss. And we'll get 2 more quartz as well before we fight the boss, because we'll do
Something's gonna jump out.
the...
It's okay, pal. Gemini's looking out for
There's 1 hidden moonstone. I like how he just forgot that we were there. I wonder if you can... No, it'd be way too many throwables. I was wondering if you could kill the puppet of the future from up here. Okay. This weapon is just like so helpful. Between the amulet and this weapon. Cool. So the next time we rest, we're going to go ahead and upgrade. We're going to put that on. No, we're just going to do that. Those little pieces don't give you that much of like resistances. So unless you really need to focus on a specific attribute, resistance, they're really not. Like, it's more, I think it's more important to have the first than the last one. Now this guy is very like hit or miss with me. Sweet. I've never once tried to use that item on him. Or not that item, that that arm. Sweet. Motivity crank. I need to look and see. We technically have a balanced build. Okay. Okay, we're gonna go upgrade this weapon. And then we'll drain the swamp. We'll kill Puppet of the Future.
You're going to. He's the rich. I heard he went. I know my way around.
Okay, we're just gonna double check. Okay, we now need the crescent moonstones. So we're gonna start putting them into our salamander dagger. Okay, I can only, I want to quickly see if these people have anything else for sale. I just kind of want to spend this, and this is something I probably should have gotten onto my old build and checked and saw, and I just got real loud there, so I apologize for that. I like it. Very intense. I should have logged in to one that had all these and checked to see.
Out here alone?
I thought that they were sold out. You can buy 3 from him at a time, so we're gonna do that. We're actually gonna buy a second one of those because I like that weapon. We are going to teleport here. We're still not going to do the... Maybe I'll run and grab the record real fast. I don't think there's a reason to go talk to the kid. Unless I, feel like I really need it. But I highly doubt that I will.
For your info.
Okay, we want some of those. We want some of those. Cool. While I'm right here. It's not that far of a run to just get to the lady. So we might as well do it, and then I'll just fast travel to the hotel.
I could please let her that.
She's a cute baby.
That's right.
That's what you do to get the good song. I don't think it matters. I wish you could choose like any stargazer at that point, but alas, you cannot. But it sure beats running all the way back here. I just want to check something real fast. If I were to keep traveling back here, can I keep buying those throwables? Because clearly I bought it when he was sold out. Is it like 3 per visit? Because if so, that's crazy. And like it would make sense because they want you. Okay, no. No. That would have been nice though. That would have made Foco so easy. Not really, because I still could only have so many. But. Okay. So we are here. I think I got a quartz, and I probably could have spent it. But I don't think it's necessary. Until you have like enough to get an item. Right, like you need 2, 3, or 4, and there's really not a benefit to like spending it early. Like it's a tiny little benefit. I don't think there's anything useful out there. I think I did like check that on my test playthrough. I probably should have equipped puppet string. We're going to preemptively get those ready. Okay, we're not gonna fight him now. We're gonna drain the river first. Which, like, when I watched, like, a bunch of people doing this on a blind playthrough, like, I saw so many people fighting him in that. And for me, like, when I did my first playthrough, like, on release day, I obviously got here real fast because I had done the demo. I'm a little lost as to where to go. Oh, I go. Duh. I'm being dumb. I'm being dumb. I go over here. Like, it just seemed like very clear to me, like, oh, you go and you drain it. Like, that's gonna be a mechanic. So this is where I think... Crap, I don't remember what's down there. I don't even remember what's down there. I feel like it's probably something good. The puppet string makes this area fun. Because you can pull the enemies into the path of the ball. Not worth it. Not worth the hassle. Here. So one of my all-time favorite handles in this game. So like my favorite combo is the fire axe handle and the pipe wrench. So we are coming up here. Because we want to get our fire axe, which I don't know why, like, the blade isn't even that good, but like there's just some weapons that click with people in different ways. And like my first playthrough of this, Fuoco was such a stumbling block for me. And then I swapped to the fire axe, an unmodified fire axe, and it just clicked, and I did it. Okay. Now we're gonna come up here. We're gonna create this, which I don't understand the point of this, other than like easy access to Puppet of the Future, I guess. And like it's a shortcut, but it's a shortcut that's like, in my opinion, not really needed.
Idioms, you know?
Accidenti. I have to stop them.
Okay, we're gonna just come up here. We're gonna grab this. Little help here.
Anyone?
Wealthy, dashing philanthropist in need of assistance. He is like one of my all-time favorite characters.
My butler.
I love Vanini.
Before all this, I'm told he's still haunted.
No reason to not rest. Okay. We want to get our quartz. We want to drain the river. Before we even try to tackle Fuoco. I think in all of my playthroughs, so this is my this will be my 5th completed playthrough, but where do I go for my...
Please just
You made it.
This did you? Keep your
We need to do this so we can activate the quests.
You're in luck. You wish. So, it's a no refund.
I love that there's a place called the Red Lobster Inn in this game. It brings so much joy and happiness to me. This is one of my least favorite little, like, treks of the game. And there's all these, like, shortcuts that to me just aren't great shortcuts. You know, it's nothing like major. It doesn't ruin the game for me. There's just like little things like, why do the shortcuts even exist when there's like better pathing? And if it was like Dark Souls 1 days where like you couldn't fast travel at all, it would make sense to me. But like because you can just fast travel to other areas to like get that better path. I don't know why I couldn't get the crit, but whatever. Okay, so I think now we just go to the most recent Stargazer. We backtrack to that little shortcut. I think there's some upgrade materials. Along here, this is drained. We get a bunch of good items. Was it worth it? It's a big fat nope. Well, I don't know. I don't even know what I got. I wasn't paying attention. I feel like this guy was the prototype for the furnace golems in Shadow of the Erdtree. And that is some of the like least engaging gameplay. But like they have These are a little bit better. I feel like the furnace golems, they were like, let's figure out how we can make an enemy more annoying than this. I remember my first playthrough of this, I thought this was the boss for the area. And I was like, well, that wasn't fun. Oh no. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Thank goodness this game pauses, because I would have definitely died if this was FromSoft. Which would have been embarrassing. I mean, I guess dying because your controller died, not the most embarrassing thing. Okay, so we will go to the hotel. We're gonna upgrade our P organ. And we are ready for FOCO. And so I think I might... we're going to upgrade the P organ. Then I'm going to come back. We're going to play the record. I'm going to go use the bathroom a little bit. I might grab myself a soda. And because I feel like I might need to nestle into this fight to remember it a little bit. I know I want that because I know I dodge a lot. Okay. There's that. That me, because I want to spend as much money as I can. We're going to
I know my way.
do some upgrades. Do another upgrade of that. Beautiful. Okay, we're going to listen to this, and I will be back momentarily.
Close your eyes, come to me, feel alright, just dance with me all through the night, turn it out, close to you, I feel good. There's no feeling of you. Give it to me, baby. Feel alright. I feel good. Just want you step with me, dance with me, here with me, feel alright. I feel good on you, alright. To make a groove all night. Close your eyes, come to me, feel alright. Just dance with me all through the night. Turn it out, close to you. I feel good, 'cause I just know feeling of you. Give it to me, baby. Feel alright. I feel good. Just walk your step with me, dance with me, here with me, feel alright. I feel good on you, alright. To make a groove all night.
Okay, I am back, but we're gonna chill and listen to this song a little bit. When I got this song in the demo, I was like, this game is gonna be something special.
Feel alright.
Welcome to...
Just want you step with me, dance with me, feel alright. I feel good on you, alright.
And so while we're waiting for that, we'll bust through this conversation with Antonio.
I'm so... It comes to thank. That sounds very... You and your pet.
Close your eyes, come to me. Close your
So pretty. Such a pretty song. It says it's like should be charging, but it's not really charging as I feel like it should be. So we're gonna just try plugging it in with a different controller here. A different charger. Okay, well, we'll see if this works. We'll see if it starts charging. Otherwise, I might have to look into what's going on. Okay, so first thing, we're gonna take down this big guy. I don't remember what he gives me, but he is a unique enemy. But we are going to run around killing the ads first. I don't need people throwing stuff at me. While I'm trying to kill big dude. We're gonna be healing before. We're gonna be going back in. Okay, hidden moonstone and standard radiation converter. Okay. Him being dead makes the run back way easier, and I expect that we'll have to do this run back quite a bit. It's interesting to me, like, first boss has like 0 run back. And then Scrapped Watchman and this boss both have like a run back that's not long. Like, especially if we compare like to OG Dark Souls, or especially like Dark Souls 2 days. But it is long compared to like Elden Ring. Definitely shorter than like Bloodborne runbacks. But they're easier, right? Like those runbacks all presented like a challenge. Okay, as long as I can beat him in less than an hour, I'm better than my personal best. Cool, we're off to a great start. So what I know is I feel like dodging this guy is easier than nice. We run away. This is my least favorite phase. First try, let's go. I was expecting to like be here for a while because I felt like even when I beat him, I felt like I got lucky. I don't know if there's any reason to have to do that.
A broken butler puppet. I seen her.
Okay, so we're going back to the hotel. We're going to fully upgrade our salamander. We're going to get that equipped. I'm trying to remember. It's been a while. I'm like, this is where I ended my practice. So
Buongiorno, the house. I am at the house.
we're just purchasing all of his stuff because
There you without the if the name. Why, like, it's a grind. Then I just I will also.
I mean, what else am I going to spend my...
Of course. If you ever need. I always will. No one's it puppet. I.
Okay, so now we're going to come here. We can craft that. I didn't even use my fulminess, which I had to the first playthrough. That was like, you know, I'm going to, because I'm like very proud of that fight, we're just gonna capture that. Okay. I'm not remembering when I start fighting the carcasses. I'm one moonstone short. Okay, that's fine. We are going to... I want something larger than the dagger. Handle. Let's just come out here and look to see how it functions. I'm not mad at it. And I think that that little heart next to Sophia's name is telling me that I can level up. And so I feel like that's going to get very annoying. Having to see that at all times. I have... Okay. Nope, we want that. I just remembered that I have like the little cave area. Cool. So I think puppet string and this, because I think it's still puppets for now. There's that big puppet. But I haven't been struggling with them. But we're gonna save all of our fire canisters for Archbishop. So what I need to remember also is where I get the pipe wrench from. Because as soon as I get the pipe wrench, that's going to become my go-to. Where did you come from? As soon as I get the pipe wrench, that's my go-to weapon. Silly Billy. I maybe should have played through this whole game while leveling, just to like remind myself of what everything is. But what's the fun in that? It's way more fun if we don't. If we don't remember where things are. So one thing I remember is the enemy, the big enemy that's blocking the way to the next. I'm so freaking happy right now. We still might use the Salamander Dagger. Because one, I don't have the stuff to upgrade this yet. But I'm so happy I got my pipe wrench back. The other thing is I definitely can't use the pipe wrench until I can increase my carry capacity. Enemy's gonna break out of here. Come on. Boom. Bye. So one thing that I love about this game, nice, I can upgrade a special weapon. I don't know what special weapon I want to upgrade. That was close. I know I need the carrier's amulet. I also know there's no more enemies between here and the next Stargazer, because I used to sprint past him until he de-aggroed, and then I would run back and grab this. And I think we can sacrifice a little bit of life. And to be able to have something in all of these.
These bodies. Could they be from Moonlight Town? Whoa, did puppets do this?
Still puppets. I'm trying to remember when I see my first carcass. Also... Okay, I still need one more. Apparently that can't yank people off roofs. Okay, that was just rude. Okay, there's a hidden moonstone. Sweet. So we'll get the dagger up. Then we'll start getting the pipe wrench up. I know fire is really effective on the Archbishop. Also, I'm like super excited because I plan on streaming for about 1 more hour. And my goal was to just make it through FOCO. And so we have gone above and beyond where I wanted to. Crescent Moonstone, nice. Another Crescent Moonstone. So hopefully I can get the dagger up pretty high. What's the point of that? I can at least get the dagger up 2 spots now. And what I should do, because I bought so many of these, is actually start using some of them. I'm so bad at using consumables. I tend to just like hoard them because you never know. When you're gonna need them, and then I always feel like if you die, until you like have a way of getting unlimited. And this is why you kill things. Oh, this is why I'm killing things, because like I don't know who can drop what. Now I do think there's going to get a point towards the end of the game, once I've upgraded my weapons to kind of the point that like they ain't getting higher. Crap, I don't remember if I've gotten the thing that I need for this person.
Do you want to go up, child? The cathedral is... I still don't know. If you're determined. Are you... You've been warned. I am a... Even if it hurts. Child, only the worthy may pass. You'll soon find out. Falling down here is better than devouring terror above. Cherish your life. I do not wish to witness more death.
I don't know if I've ever... I think I fought this person once ever. Because I always found the item, and now I don't know where the item is.
Angel's wing.
To not fight them. It's like a badge that you can show them that like says that you're a stalker.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard the Pilgrim's Cable Railway.
Just said that, but I'm pretty sure it's all carcasses from this point on.
Town, we hope your preparations for the Pilgrim's journey are well underway. Fascinating town, Moonlight, just fascinating. Back in the day, the only way to reach the cathedral was using a rope and pulley. So, thanks for building it on a cliff, St. Frangelico. I kid. Frangelico, wonderful saint, wonderful. Anyway, next stop, the Bridge of Atonement. While you atone there, don't miss a magnificent view of the beautiful Krot. It's been my pleasure, friends, and enjoy the rest of your journey. I've been your captain on this ride, Gemini! Well, not bad, huh? Oh, I really am good at this. When in doubt, let Gemini be your guide.
I want like a long thing to put this
look
dagger
annoyed.
handle on.
What I do? I'm sure it's fine. Let's get a move on, pal. Oh, something's off. Do you see that over there? I recognize dead puppets. That's to be expected, but what is that?
Okay, so far I think I've died. So I died once to fall damage. I got knocked off the ledge. I had like no health. I died once to Scrapped Watchman. I died once to that puppet. I think I've died 3 times. It's not bad. Not bad at all.
I know my way around.
I'm gonna start working on that. I don't know how many Legion calibers I'm gonna get, and so I don't want to upgrade them until like I absolutely need them.
Welcome to...
Okay, let's get to the Path of Misery. Let's get into the Cathedral. I probably won't. We'll see. We'll see. I might keep going. I might go longer. At some point I need to eat, though. Can I get to the Archbishop in 40 minutes? Is the question. You know what? I can change my amulet.
No idea what those things are, pal. Approach with caution.
I just feel like, you know, when you have weapons that can do innate status effects, it's usually better than like the special grindstones, because that allows you to do eventually like the perfect guard grindstone. I don't even know what the special move is for this weapon. The weapon art. Does it just do extra flame damage? Okay. I want to go... I see lootable items. So I know this is like backtracking. Probably not necessary. Probably not great. But you never... I don't know where upgrade materials are. And I also don't want to limit myself to only certain weapons. Okay. It wasn't worth it. I don't think I got anything useful. But it is what it is.
What is happening? What's their problem?
If I decide, my next playthrough will
Strangely
be
altered.
a no death
I don't know what's
round.
going on. Keep those eyes of yours open.
I will go through and like, obviously it'll be a multi-attempt type thing. But I'll actually keep track of like, these are the weapons and like these are the things that I need to loot. These are the enemies I can run past, etc. because I feel like most deaths in these games occur not from bosses, like obviously some from bosses. A lot from bosses, but like a lot also just occur from like ads, like getting overwhelmed, not knowing where to go, falling, stuff like that. What I need to get is the carcass amulet.
My name is... I was able to... Sorry.
Sure, Giangio.
Many substances, the gold coin fruit might just be... Can you let me know if you find it? I'll give you this by way of payment.
We will be using the cube to give ourselves buffs.
The people, they cried, if you can...
I'm
headed to this...
I know they increased the speed of it. I used it a few times, but it's been a long time because it's been probably a year since I've played this game. And when I was using it, I was using it to like heal the specters because you could get like 2 uses of the grindstone of the cube, and then you could heal your specters with it. And it was just like the specters, you know, on release when the game came out were like not great. Like they needed all the help they could get. I know they've been improved a lot. We are running past everything here to get our shortcut up here, our new check-in point. Then we will come back and once we have this open and the Stargazer unlocked, they don't follow us. I don't know why I wasn't able to explode him before. I don't know why I couldn't get off the charged attack. It wasn't charging. He was the one that I felt like I needed to kill. Okay, it's slowly charging. I think my controller's not being responsive. I was hitting attack, that's why I was just standing there and I wasn't attacking. 'Cause I was trying to attack. The big dude is dead now. I want to kill these people in case they give upgrade materials. And I need to decide, okay, no upgrade materials. I need to decide what special weapon I want to use. What boss weapon I want to use. For when I want boss weapons, it'll probably be the trident. Because the trident is just really good. Oh, you know, if I can make it through the mini boss, the fister guy, the guy with the big fists, I think that'll be a good.
I know my way.
Okay, slowly but surely getting that up. Can I put this on the blade? Oh, you know what might make sense? Yeah. Well, I like the fire blade handle. I'll probably put that on the wrench. The wrench is way too heavy. In its original form, right? So you need to get something small, and you can get something like comically small. But the wrench works really nice with the fire axe handle.
Gold coin. The people of it's maybe you'll.
Okay, right. And that's a good length for this. I'll see you later. I may want to upgrade my puppet string to allow me to latch on enemies and jump over to them instead of bringing them over to me to help navigate this up here. Silly carcasses. I think you fall to get those. Yeah. Look at me remembering stuff. I was really afraid of like launching myself off the edge with attacking. There we have it. We will upgrade Puppet String because I think if I can successfully give status effects through weapons, I don't think I need the acid, the fire, or the electric shock one. The Puppet String is nice, and then Aegis will be nice. I know Aegis is really helpful for Nameless Puppet. Nope, we want to modify. It'd be nice if, you could just, like, throw fire into these. This is one of the most, like, annoying, run throughs. Like, there's just, like, nothing for so long. Like, I get it. But, like, why not just give us a Stargazer there? You know? Like, what purpose does it serve to make me do this before I even, like, have enemies that I have to fight? I don't know why I did that. Okay. That was so lucky. This isn't even a level 10 issue. It's just I hate platforming. So, I love all the innovations that Lies of P brought. It is missing one of the best quality of life features from Elden Ring, though, which is stamina should never cost you anything if you are not in combat. All it does is make you, in these like long run backs, have to like manage your stamina, which means you have to go slow when you're not fighting anything. I get it during combat. makes a lot of sense to me during combat, right? That you need to manage stamina. I have no qualms with it. I just... yeah. This is probably one of my least favorite slogs to get through. Just because it's like, you know, even with leveling health, like even if I had done nothing else but put levels into health, at this point, that would still be probably enough to kill me. You kind of have to kill all of these enemies along the way. Because anyone at any point can knock you down. I just need to get to where I can open up the shortcut. Yes, I know there's a lootable thing there. I'm opening up this shortcut before I do. I thought I was right by the shortcut. Cool. I'm risking life and limb for something I will not use. I guess in a pinch I can always sell star fragments for Ergo. I went the wrong way. That's how you go once you get the next clue. The next riddle. I feel like I'm in like super focus mode while I'm trying to make sure I don't have to redo this platforming section. Thank goodness. Okay. We are going to do this little bit of platforming. Get this. Another Legion plug. Okay, and we are going to just fast travel to the most recent Stargazer. Just got my heals back.
Gold coin.
You know what? We are going to put the cube here. So this, in particular, is why I hate this run back, because when I first played... You know what? Let's give myself... I don't use my... Fable nearly enough. We'll use some Fable in this fight. I struggled hardcore with this fight. That's about to come up. And it's just like such a lengthy run back, and I know I get a Stargazer as soon as I finish it. Which is fine, like, I'm not... I don't remember which way I get off here. I know I need to burn the fire. Or, yeah, burn the fire. I need to throw that fire thing down. Oh, this is an easy jump. We'll just do it. Okay. I want to say this took me probably like 10 tries, my first. Okay. Yeah, I think we will beat this guy. I'm gonna recall it. I am gonna be streaming some tomorrow as well. It'll be earlier. I think I can upgrade this one more time. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Then I might look at putting it on the pipe wrench just to get some length.
I know my way around it.
Okay, I need 430.
I know my way around.
I'm just slightly heavy. So he does a lot of strike damage, so we're going to put that on. I think we do that. We can... We're going to grab a quartz. We're going to get a quartz from this guy. We should maybe go grab that quartz now, though. I think it's a quartz down there. Or it just leads us to a quartz. I don't remember what's downstairs. Also, this isn't as long as I thought, so we'll see if this sticks. I thought you grabbed it from lower. I've never really used the wrench handle. I hear the carcasses like breathing. Okay, yeah, it's a cryptic vessel which gives us access to a quartz, which we have access to now. So I don't know how I feel about this combo, but it is what it is at this point for this attempt. So I should probably like fill it and then rest. Second try, let's go. Beautiful timing. I don't really want to rush to like get to the Archbishop. And I do need to, it's dinner time. I don't want to eat too late, but this lets me buy some more stuff, including a lot of upgrades. This takes me to and so now that I have like I believe now is when I get the unlimited hidden moonstones. Maybe some crescent moonstones. We're gonna just start buying up everything that I can. We're gonna rest here. We're gonna head back to the hotel. And this feels like a very natural stopping point. So I can come in tomorrow, play a little bit, familiarize myself. We'll start by getting the quartz from the cryptic vessel. And then we will do Archbishop. And we are now at the point where like I don't necessarily know these bosses all that well. But while we're doing all this, we're gonna play this.
Welcome to this. I shall open it.
Close your eyes.
Welcome to
Come to me. Feel alright.
And
Just dance with me all through the night. Turn it on. Close to you. I feel good.
At the house of
'Cause I just know feeling of you. Give it to
I know my way.
Feel alright. I feel good. Just want you step with me, dance with me, here with me, feel alright. I feel good on you, alright. Make a groove all night. Close your eyes. Come to me. Feel alright. Just dance with me all through the night. Turn it out. Close to you. I feel good.
we're just gonna go ahead and build.
'Cause I just know feeling of you. Give it to me, baby.
That. I'm gonna have him decrypt the vessel.
What I mean, the trial, you're welcome. May I be? What? No.
Here with me, feel alright. I feel good on you, alright. To make a groove all night. Feel alright. I feel good. Just want you step with me, dance with me.
We will be focusing a lot more on
I feel good on you, alright. Make a groove all night. Close your eyes. Close your,
okay.
close your
Look at that timing. Such a beautiful song. Well, I'm just gonna go
Welcome to Hotel Prague.
spend
come to me. Feel alright. Just dance with
7.
me
We got 14. That'll let me get another weapon up.
turn it out. Close to you.
Okay.
The Grand First Law, Second Law, Third Law, Fourth Law. I've told you that. The Swiss Law, that is what...
Give it to me, baby. Feel alright. I feel good. Just want you step with me, dance with me, here with me.
we're just going to teleport here just so I'm where I want to be when I start playing tomorrow. Very successful. I wanted to stream for right around 3 hours. It's been just over. I took a little break. Boss fights went really well today, so I'm feeling good about that. We're just gonna run to the bridge, so I remember this is where I'm start. So 2 hours 57 minutes of like actual playtime. Beautiful. Thank you so much for watching this. I hope you've enjoyed, and I hope you continue watching me go through this whole playthrough. I'm really excited. It'll be my first challenge run, and I'm excited for more of them in the future. So thank you for watching, and I will see you around.